That's the importance of history. 150 students started that institution called Alvan Ikoku College of Education. And yours truly was one of those 150 students. It was a hybrid institution because you go there with school certificate or higher school or GCE advanced level, but they didn't give you a degree after 3 years of study. Rather, they gave you national certificate of education. Out of the 150 students that went there, 5 passed with distinction, and I was one of them. That distinction gave me a UNESCO scholarship that took me to Canada. And they gave us an examination to determine the certificate. And after that examination, we were asked, 3 of us, hello, and we refused because it's not our tradition. But that's a tradition in Canada and US. We said we must do our BA, and we did our BA in 1 year, and I passed with magna cum laude. History is important. When I became Minister of Education in 1979, at the age of 36, hello? Will you be a minister at the age of 36? I have a reason for telling you these stories. Old men have a lot of stories to tell if the young ones will listen and do it. At that time, we were taught in Alvan Ikoku that an educated farmer is better than an illiterate one. In that institution, there were professors from England, from India, from Egypt, from Australia, from the United States of America, and from Brussels and France. Am I making sense? We are talking today about foreign development investment. How many foreigners are here teaching you? We have to look into that. So when I taught at Alvan Ikoku College of Education, and I'll tell you how that name came about, there were students. There were students studying agriculture from Umudike. They came to Were as part of Alvan Ikoku College of Education. You see the linkage? You don't. Very important, and that's what history teaches you. So when I became Minister of Education in 1979, the first thing I did was to make Alvan Ikoku College of Education degree awarding, supervised by the UNN. Because I knew their stuff. So I'm at home when I'm talking to you here, because some of your students, I know them, who did agriculture here and at Alvan, are today professors at Futu. You too can become a professor. Fast forward. There was nothing like any university in the then Imo State. Not one, but Ajamb, Imo, Anambra, Delta, and Ekiti produced the highest number of students looking for places in universities because of the notorious carrying capacity. In 1979, the decree was that there will be no new universities in Nigeria. I took a memo to council. Now, remember that I had taught in 2 different universities in America before coming back. The State University of New York at Buffalo and the Ohio State University. Ohio State University in Columbus had a total student enrollment of 50,000 students on one campus. When I came back, the 13 universities in Nigeria had less than 40,000 students in all the universities. And I told council that that was wrong and that we needed new universities, what I called mission-oriented universities, like your university. And we decided to set up those universities in the states that had none. One of them was Imo. And the first to start was FUTO, Federal University of Technology, Owerri. That was the first to start. And others came up. That is just part of the history I think you should know. When you are given a trumpet, you must play it. Otherwise, nobody else will play it for you. It's important to go back to history to know how this thing started. I did not stop there. I started the Open University of Nigeria. You don't know that? I did. Because I realized that all these universities were setting up, their carrying capacity was still limited. Over 1 million students will write for JAMB, or 2 million will write for JAMB. Less than 10% will be admitted. The situation has also not changed. I'm still following it up. I started also